Cadet Riley Becker was, without question, the most problematic trainee the Terran Academy had ever produced. She wasn't insubordinate, no, that would have required intent. Riley was simply a walking disaster with a smile. She had blown up 3 simulators, accidentally hacked the cafeteria robots into serving only dessert, and once rerouted the Academy Director's personal shuttle pool to crash a beach party. Naturally, when the Galactic Allied Forces launched a joint live field exercise against the simulated enemy base run by the arrogant Vrax Dominion, every sane person prayed Riley would be left behind. She wasn't. "Observe," Commandant Holt had whispered, rubbing his temples. "Do not do anything heroic. Do not improvise. Do not even breathe near explosives. You are to act the cowardly cadet. When the Vrax forces demand surrender, you surrender. Understand?" Riley saluted. "Absolutely, sir," she said, while already plotting something illegal. The Vrax exercise base loomed in the desert like a crimson-fanged fortress, manned by real Dominion troopers known for their obsession with protocol, presentation, and crushing lesser species during drills. The moment Riley's squad reached the outer perimeter, a dozen Vrax soldiers appeared, all glistening armor and smug sneers. Their commander, a six-eyed brute named Trask, shouted in Galactic Common, "Lay down arms and surrender. You are outnumbered, outgunned, and under-evolved." Most of the humans complied immediately, hands up, knees in the dust. Riley, however, looked around in mild confusion, whispering, "Outnumbered? Count 12 of them." She then counted her squad, "And there are 11 of us? So basically fair odds?" "Cadet Becker, N.O., hissed the squad captain from the ground. But Riley was already moving. While pretending to drop her rifle, she accidentally pulled the trigger. It fired point-blank at a pile of rocks behind the Vrax. Unfortunately for everyone, that pile of rocks was actually a disguised ammunition crate. The explosion sent Vrax troopers tumbling through the air like angry juggling pins. Riley, surprised and delighted, shouted, "Oh wow! Target practice works in real life too." Panic erupted. Vrax alarms blared. The human cadets, torn between fighting and screaming, followed Riley as she charged toward the enemy base yelling, "Last one in is a rotten EGG." What followed could only be described by later courts-martial investigators as a comedy of catastrophic misconduct. Riley commandeered a Vrax hover tank by bribing the AI targeting system with compliments. She reprogrammed the base loudspeakers to blast 20th century Earth disco music. She threw a single smoke grenade into the command center, which somehow triggered the automatic defense lockdown and sealed every hover trooper outside. By the time the Dominion commander returned from lunch break, he found his entire base locked, alarm blaring, half the garrison hiding behind sand dunes, and Riley, wearing his hat, sitting in his chair, sipping his coffee. She waved cheerfully. "Oh hey, so, you guys surrender, right?" The commander fainted. Back at Allied Command, admirals watched the drone feed in stunned silence as the smallest, worst-rated cadet squad in the fleet raised the Terran flag over what was supposed to be an indestructible enemy mock base. "She captured it?" someone whispered. This was a scripted exercise. Riley's squadmates, who had spent most of the battle alternately screaming and running, were too confused to celebrate. The once pristine fortress now boomed with human music, smoke curling from every doorway. Riley, oblivious to the historic nature of her blunder victory, posed for photos with a peace sign and demanded to know whether capturing an enemy fortress meant they could skip tomorrow's PT. Commander Holt, slack-jawed and exhausted, declared, "Transfer her immediately to Special Operations." Word of Riley Becker's accidentally heroic feat spread across the galaxy like wildfire. Dominion propaganda networks tried to claim intentional sabotage by elite Terran infiltrators. Humans corrected them unhelpfully by saying, "Nah, that was just Becker being Becker." And so Cadet Riley, a woman whose greatest ambition was find snacks and avoid responsibility, became a legend whispered among alien commanders. A terrifying chaotic storm in human form. Unpredictable, ridiculous, and utterly unstoppable once pointed at a target. The Dominion updated their tactical manuals the very next day. New rule number 4. If a human surrenders too easily, run.